live. Again, Pismo Beach, California. We are going to be throwing down a monster mile for you with the B group. The B group of Front Row Racing. They are going to be showing us how to get it done today. So let's go ahead and get directly to the lineup so we get these guys fired up and running here. We got JWoww going off on the first position here. He's setting pole. We got Bad Martin in second in that 51 Ford. We got third is Clashing in that 10 Stuart Haas Ford machine right there. We got fourth is sitting Lynch Racing. That's at 9 Hendricks Chevy. Fifth is Super G Cush in the 37 JTG Doherty Chevy. Sixth. 1 second. Let me search through. Oh, that's Pans. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we got Pans in sixth position here in the 31 RCR Chevy. Seventh is Mac Attack in that 17 Roush Ford. Eighth is Pittman in that 18 Gibbs Toyota. Ninth is Fields Fan in that 8 RCR Chevy. 10th is Kamikaze in that 88 Chevy. 11th is Venom Mods in the 40 Chip Ganassi Chevy. Look for a big mover there. 12th is Brewster Baker in the 4 car, the Ford Stewart Haas machine. 13th is Chummy in the 34 Ford. 14th is Fox Tire Marley. All right, bringing up the rear. Had some problems during qualifying, but we're going to see him with a fast-moving car throughout the field. He has a pretty self-decent piece, and he's going to be in that 12 Penske Ford. All right, folks, so we are going to get this thing fired off here. Let's go and give the drivers a cue to go ahead and get us started, and let's get this thing rocking and rolling, bud. All right. Okay, copy that, bud. So that was True Death right there. He's going to be in the pace car today. He's going to be on track, giving us a little on-track reporting. Of course, some tracking when it comes down to that as well. So right now we're just waiting on the start. About 30 seconds out. Seeing the countdown over here right now. Again, we do have Marley up on our tracker screen right here, so that way it gives me a little more of an accurate detail of hopefully where everyone's at. And then that way we can bring it to you as accurate as possible. So right now we're just waiting on the start of the race. So again, we're going to go over, we have 14 cars in tonight's race. It's going to be a 50%er with the 3-time tire wear. Stage is on. Black flags on for pitting, but the cautions are off because we have the pace car on track. And the pace car is driven by True Death, which is the one of the fast runners for Front Row Racing in the A-Team. So he should be able to drive this car slow, no problem. All right, folks. Looks like we are getting ready to get this thing fired up here. Here we go. Dover, the Monster Mile. Now it's going to be a grueling course here. So when it comes down to Dover, it's a mile. All right, that's why they call it the Monster Mile for a reason. Some good banking. It's it feels kind of like a roller coaster out there. When you're going in and out of 3 and 4, into 2. And out of 2, its elevation changes, drastically through there, which you'll see the teams, you see the drivers here, that they're going to be struggling with that throughout. Now, the good handling cars are the ones who are going to try to keep that thing pinned to the bottom, as you might have seen during qualifying earlier. All right, rocking and rolling. Here we go. Off to the start here. Green flag. And you know how we always do it around here. We've got to do a little bit of a crank it up. That way everybody kind of gets a little familiar with what we're doing around here, which is causing some noise and having some fun. Dover Motor Speedway, Monster Mile. It looked like I spoke a little too soon, folks. We were under caution. Looked like we had a little bit of a mishap in the back of the pack, so we will crank it back down for you. Figure out what the gusto is on how to get these guys up to start and ready to rock. All right, so under caution now. Our leader is still Bad Martin. he did take that the lead away, I believe, of the 62. So let's verify our running order here. So it is a 62. We are on JWoww right now, who qualified as pole, and is still sitting up there due to a quick caution right off the start. So right now we're just kind of waiting for all the cars to get lined up, ready to rock here. Now pit road will be open this time, so we'll see if we have any takers. And we do. Bunch of people coming into the pit road now. You see the 10 car in on pit road. That's clashing. You got Lynch and that 9 car. He on pit road right now as well. Super G Kush, the 37. Pins, 31. He's in. Max Attack 17 doing some quick little adjustments. Pittman rookie. Yep, he in. Splash tire. You know, top that tank off all day. Fields fan and left out on track. Kamikaze. Venomod's in as well. Okay, cool. Brewster's in, so pretty much most of the field is in. We got Marley out right now. It looks like he's going to be taking over our race lead from what is, nope, 62 is still out, so he'll be coming up in our second position. Let's go back on board with the 62. They're figuring track position's a lot more valuable right now than the tires. And there we are. There is our True Death, our pace car right now. Looking pretty hot out there. Good job there, True. Now he's over there, making sure everyone stays nice and squared away. So he's also in command of the field type of thing. So, you know, when he gets out there, he takes lead and control. Everybody follows, gets lined up in their proper positions, and then we send him back green again. All right, let's go down through the field a little bit here. So it looks like everybody's starting to gain back up. Now again, on our top qualifiers here, we do have JWoww on that pole. So he's in that 62. And then see Bad Martin, he's in that second position, 51 in that front wheel Ford right there. So it looks like we have a little bit of switch positions here. So looks like the 88 is going to be taking that outside pole. Kamikaze, who started back in our 10th position. So I think we're still trying to get things ironed out and leveled out here. Got one more lap to green. Everybody's pretty much on pace. Nice form there. Already see a little bit of damage on some cars right now. Gonna hurt their efforts just in the start of this race. Onboard Venomods now. Let's go ahead and view out where he's at. So he's starting a little bit more at the back of the field. Let's see what we can see back here. We've seen all kinds up forward. On the start of the race at least. All right, folks, we are rounding down. Looks like pace cars getting ready to drop off right now. Going back to our leader as soon as pace car does drop off. Let's see if we can get this thing under green. Want to see these boys go fast. See what they got. Get a little impatient here. All right, now we're on board JWoww now. He's looking for that restart zone. 88 pacing on the outside there. Marley all over his bumper on the inside. A couple of these cars stayed out after that quick caution at the beginning of this race. All right, JWoww up and gone. Good launch, good start. Pretty clean back there. Let's see how they're going to follow through. Got a back view right now going down on JWoww leader. You're seeing the rest of the field making it safely through our first lap, it seems. Getting spread out. And let the racing begin. Under green, getting it done. Yes, sir. What we got there, True?
Okay, so you're broadcasting?
Yep, yeah, we are live, buddy. We're going nuts right now.
Okay. I just got a message saying didn't get no invite to broadcast, so that's why I came back to check on. We had a little incident right there on lap 1. Pace car got involved in it. 2 cars, I don't know if y'all seen it on camera or not, but the last 2 cars got into it, spun, one hit the wall. So
yeah, we did. We were up at the front of the pack when when it initially started, so that was kind of out of the view of the cams and whatnot. So, but yeah, we figured as much when it comes down to it.
Yeah, one car had heavy damage, but yeah, they're racing now. Get back to it.
Oh yeah, everyone's doing a great job right now, starting to find their lines, of course, see what their cars have to offer. Now we're starting to put some heat into the track and some rubber down as well. So these cars are going to start looking for that grip, and hopefully they're going to find it. We're going to see those cars that are set up really aggressively to handle that bottom and stay tight on the bottom, not just rotating through, but right on that apron. C62, and it looks like Mac in the 17. He's right there on him. Fantastic run by the 17. Let's see what he can get done with it now. Is he going to show some patience, cruise around for a little while, or is he going to try to get that lead from him? Great battle, looks like. Right up front here. This is 1-2. Third is Lynch right there in that 9 car. You got Marley in 4th in the 12. All right, things are balancing out up forward, so let's go ahead and rotate a little more forward, a little more further back, if you will. Now we're on board with Bad Martin. Now he started outside pole on this one in our 2nd position, so he has drifted himself back a ways. Look like he's to the bottom of the top 10. Oh, even further back than that. So he's got himself some work cut out for him. Might have had a miscue in pits of some sort. But he is all over Venomods right there, looking for an inside line, trying to get to the bottom here. Let's go and watch this battle for a moment. So we know this 51's fast. He did, put it up there on a outside pole. So he should be able to give us a decent show, at least, flying through this field. All right, everyone really starting to line up here, doing a really good job handling their cars, liking this so far. Good racing. Looks like everyone's kind of pacing along one at a time right now. Excellent job by everybody so far. Now this is 3rd position. Let's go and start trying to walk us through here. So we're on 3rd spot right now, which is Lynch, and he's out here just getting it done right now, trying to search in real tough on those leaders. He's starting to gain some position and some momentum right now. Pretty impressive. Super G Kush now, he's our 5th place candidate here. Now he's rounding out that top 5. Again, doing a real nice job keeping a beautiful line on the bottom, keeping plenty of speed up in that car. Now it's going to really start to rely on these drivers' consistency. How consistent is their car? And the consistency is going to go up with that tire wear. We have a car loose. That was Mac Attack, it looked like. Mac Attack loose. 37 a little sideways and squirrely into the wall. Looked like his car got upset as well. Hopefully he'll be able to keep it pointed the right direction and keep it forward here. Onboard pins right now. Look like he got himself a little bit of damage. Onboard 18 right now. All right, so we're going to go and drift back the pack here, see if we can count them down. So Molly's in 3rd. Pittman's 4th. Phil's fan is 5th.
Let me correct that time.
I'm sorry?
We got Clashing in 6th, Pittman in 7th.
Okay, Clashing in 6th, Pittman in 7th. Got it. Marley's running up in our 3rd spot. There he is. Okay, cool.
And we got Pins in 5th, Clashing 6th, Pittman 2nd, 7th, Phil's fan 8th, Bad Martin 9th. Super G is in 12th, Shomi 13th, 14th, Rooster Baker, G Chando 15th.
Copy that. Great. Thank you so much for the rundown. Again, folks, we'll keep those coming for you as much as we possibly can so that we can keep an eyeball on this track and on this race to see where everyone's rotating through. Got a nice battle back here. Looked like it's the little battle with the 8 car. All right. Kamikaze right up in that mix as well, and the 88. 88 and 8 going nuts on it. And that was the 51 of Bad Martin, who was our second place qualifier, getting his way through that and marching his way to the front of the field. And that would put Bad Martin in 8th place, marching forward. Pittman's in 7th, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that would put him in 8th position right now. Still moving forward. All right, now we're going to get a little bit...
back to 6th.
Marley has fell back, so we just show him in the 6th position right now. Looks like he got the rookie all over him. And that's Pittman right there in that Gibbs Toyota. He's making himself a decent run right now.
Marley looking loose. Come off that last turn.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Little contact. Scrubbing a little speed off there. What was that, True? You're a little low there, bud.
I'm sorry. Marley lost a little control there, got slowed down, but now he regained it, and now he's pursuing 5th. He was all over 5th place.
Oh yeah,
he's looking a little loose.
Yeah, we are on board him right now, actually riding shotgun, see if he can hunt down. It looks like the 10 car right there. That's Clashing, who was our 3rd place qualifier. He's found himself in the top 5.
Marley's going into pits.
We got pits coming down. All right, looks like a lot of people going into pits right now. Okay, now you're back on board. The 62 of JWoww, and JWoww is under attack right now. This is our leader, and it looks like the 9 of Lynch has caught him and is looking to try to get something done here before pits. Oh, nope, Lynch is on. All right, so we have JWoww going to stretch it right now. JWoww is back, and he's trying to take control of this field, and this means by running an extra lap, keeping a little extra tire on his car for the last part of this run. We have 34 laps remaining right now, so we still have another cycle of pits that we're going to be going through. All right, looks like our leader is in, and we are all over Bad Martin right now, who is all over the Venom mods right now in that 40 car. McDonald's Chevy looks like he's escaping the bad right there, and he's going to take off because Bad Martin got a little loose, a little high contact into that wall. Now he's got the 8 car right underneath him. There he goes. He's able to stretch that out a little bit, get his car back under control here. And we're showing Venom Mods in 12th position right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry, in 2nd position. And it's Marley who's in the 12th position. Sorry, I got him backwards. Venom Mods doing a great job. Let's go and get to him while he's on that 2nd spot. Bam. All right. On board Venom Mods now, and here he comes into pit road. Let's watch his entry. Then Bad Martin's coming in with him. All right, a little late to the party. But hopefully they're going to have themselves one great finish. Venom Mods in pit right now. Let's rotate back out to track. And it does look as if Marley is scheduled as our race leader at this moment. So we're waiting for our pits and our strategies to cycle through and see exactly where we're going to be at.
Our leader of the race right now is...
Nope, 37. There you go. Just tracked over to me. All right, so let's go over to Super G Kush, who is scheduled as our race leader at the moment. Now again, folks, we do have cars going on pit road now, so they're still going to be cycling through. And here comes our leader now onto pit road. On board now, Pins in that 31. Trying to get it done in that RCR Chevy. Looked like he's got himself a decent car, handling nicely on the bottom. He's got, looks like that 4 car, Brewster Baker right there. Brewster trying to find himself a line on the bottom. Hold that thing nice and tight up coming off. Pinn's got a line underneath. Let's see what happens. Oop, little bump and run there. Slide up. Brewster back down on the bottom. Trying to get something done here. Pinn's jumping in a little hot, a little heavy there. Brewster's up to the outside. See how they're going to take this coming out. Ooh, little contact. Brewster into the wall. 18 goes underneath them.
Got the number 9 car lead now.
Right, let's go and rotate over to the number 9, which is Lynch. Lynch racing in that lead spot right now. Now he was chasing that man right there, JWoww, and now it looks like JWoww is chasing him. So that's first and second right there, folks. JWoww, who was our leader, looked like they got it done on pit road for that 9 car. Lynch racing with that Hendrick Chevy. Those team really got it done. JWoww got himself a little work cut out for him. Got to gain as quick as we can. We still got a little bit of time left in this race, though. Got 20 plus laps still waiting to be cranked off here.
We have our first blown motor of the night.
Uh-oh.
T. Chandon, I believe the 66.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah,
bummer,
he was
man.
One of the fast ones, but yeah, he had something happened to his car. Haven't been able to talk to him yet.
Oh, okay. Well, just keep us updated on that one. That's a huge misfortune right there for him.
Yeah,
he's a solid driver, and normally has a solid program when it comes to our races in general. So,
yes,
man,
he does.
very much just a bump for him. But we'll see with the next one. Right now, we are still on board with JWoww as he has caught the 9. This is going to be for the lead right here, folks. You see, JWoww is really looking pretty hard underneath him, trying to figure out the best time to get past him, or is he going to ride for a minute? 9 pushes up just a little bit. Now, he's taking that air right off his spoiler, so the 9's not going to have as much rear grip as he was having prior. Man, that is crazy how he's just holding that thing on the bottom, still getting it done. Very impressive work going on. Holding the bottom still nice and tight. Pretty beautiful work going on by that 62. Just searching, but both these cars are equal fast, like super equal fast. Because you seen the 9 car chasing him back earlier in the race, and now the 62 is bringing it back on him. So basically it's going to be a little bit, I think, between these two cars, who's going to have the longer run, and then who's going to manage those tires and get it all done accordingly. Got a lot going on right here with just these two alone. Now they have broken away from the field, so they're in a league of their own and a battle of their own as we go to the Pismo blimp cam right now, filming the leaders as they are running around. So we're going to see. Ooh, JWoww getting himself a line underneath, but the 9 car power to the outside. Oh, it holds it. Great run, good view right here from this Pismo blimp cam, showing the lines on exactly how they're trying to arc these cars through the turn. On board now, sitting shotgun. Let's see what he's going to try to muster up here. Oh, he's got a little something. He's got something for him for sure. Going to dive to the inside right here, whole bottom. Okay, 9's starting to drift up a little bit, but he gets this power off and gone. But look, JWoww's on him right now. Got a slow car on the inside. No worries there. These two still having themselves one heck of a race. Pretty impressive stuff there. Look at underneath again, see if we can get that run. Again, this is for the lead, folks. So we're going to see exactly how this is going to go down. Now, these are all about points and everything else at the end of this stage. So they're trying to get that stage win. Those are crucial playoff points right there. Holding bottom right now. Again, these guys are doing a fantastic job. These guys are just duking it out. And this is just the first stage. Coming to the end of the first stage, but we still have, I believe we have one more pit stop still left. Because we're at 44 and 59 laps right now. You're coming up about 15 to go. 14 to go. Let's see, we're tracking right now here. Again, you're still on board with our race leader, which is the 62, who just got past the 9 car of Lynch. Finally made that run past him. Fantastic work there. Patience, patience, patience. That's what that was all about, folks. And that's perfect example of how you need to run this race. On board now with our leaders as they rotate through. Let's do a little track view action, see if we can get them spotted out through here. Nice, there they go. Very good run. That was from the pace cam right there. Special thanks to Judev. And we'll see if we get one more in the same fashion. Switching through views, trying to give us a little something different to look at. I love it. These two are doing a great job, and the 9 has fell just within striking distance of the 62. And I think I don't see a massive challenge coming when it comes down to it, but I could always be wrong. We have 12 laps remaining in the stage 1. Pit stops are commencing at the moment. Looks like we have Marley right now on pit road. So he could be doing himself a little bit of strategy as well, trying to gain a little bit of time on track, and hopefully his car will hold off at the end with a little bit of an earlier pit stop at this moment. Okay, looks like the 9 is in as well. I think Bad Martin might have had himself. Oh yeah, here we are. Clashing's in the 10 car. Got Marley. Marley's in that 17. I think that was Venom Mod's in as well. Oh, that was Penn's in. Phil's fans in. Kamikaze's still out. And Venom Mod's still out. Running himself good race right here. Car looks pretty good. Looks like he is in suit of the 51. Seeing how he's going to round this thing out. Showing as Marley as our leader. Here come our lead cars that were on the lead lap. Okay, on board Marley now. It looks like, no, it is the 18 is our race leader. Go Pittman. All right. Let's get to Pittman real quick. Good job scheduling as our race leader at the moment. Enjoying that number 1 position, I guarantee you right now. And he's had a fast car, folks. He's had a really good car throughout practice, throughout the week. He has been training vigorously on trying to get this car dialed in. He's been asking, for advice here, questions about setups. That really good guy right here, and he's an up and comer. He works really hard, so very proud of him right now. Get a little showcase action up forward right now. I like it. Okay, and it looks like we are tracking back where, with Marley right now, he is in the 7th position. And no dangers of being a lap down, but they're coming. Good battle right now. We were on board 18. He's doing a great job in no man's land out there all by himself. Good little bubble. Great bubble to be in when you're in P1. All by yourself. You're like, go ahead and leave me alone. I'm going to go and crank these laps down, man. Pittman's still holding it tough in that P1. I'm liking that. Looking for a race right now. On board 62, JWoww, who was putting down some incredible laps and some great racing earlier with that 9 car Lynch Racing. They since then have drifted a little bit apart since their last pit stops. All right, 18's now in, so that's going to put us as the 51 right now. Bad Martin as our race leader. I was almost perfect on that rotation around right there. So you're on our race leader at the moment, and he is trying to see what he can get done on this long run. Oh, a little grace to the wall. Woes up his efforts just a little bit. Coming around, coming down, holding that high side. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hold that high side. Keep it nice and straight. And we are still under green with this. 51 still tracking as our race leader. Look like you have the 51 and the 9 on their way around right now. 18's coming out of pits. And Bad Martin is in pits. So we're going to rotate back forward again. Oh, no, 51's not in pits yet.
51 is out of gas.
51 out of gas. Oh, man, 2 laps to go.
I believe he is. Because he's going real slow on the track right now.
He is slowed up, so let's go ahead and get to. It's still 51 is our race leader, but he is out of gas, folks. Will he be able to make it to the line? Slowed up and rode up, still counting as our race leader, but here comes a car right now, and it's car everywhere, all over the track, flipping. That was a massive wreck, folks. Massive wreck at the end.
There wasn't a wreck on it.
Oh well, I just seen Bad Martin's car flipping and turning and everything else right across the finish line. I guess they couldn't get loaded up in time.
Yeah, it's all straight. Everybody's good.
Yeah, all right.
They're in the stage now.
Yep, Super G Kush and Bad Martin, G Wow, Lynch, Marley is top 5, Clashin 6th, Penn 7th, Mac Attack 8th, Venom Mods 9th. And Phil's Fan 10th. So the first car's a lap down, or the 10th place car of Phil's Fan. No, sorry, Venom Mods, which will be getting his lap back, so he'll be good. So Phil's Fan, first lap down. And then Kamikaze Pitman after that. So we're going to be looking to see what those guys have to fight them their way out of that hole that they're in. So they're going to hope for maybe some cautions or just some, just try to do some different fuel strategies. Hopefully that'll work. Alright folks, here we go. We're going to be going up here, doing this thing green. And we are gone right now. On board the front of the pack, we have Bad Martin right there. He's in that 3rd position. It looks like the 37, Super G Kush, got himself a little rocket start there. Fantastic. Oh, man. He's out and gone. Trying to get away from these two, the 51 and the 10. They've both been really sporty tonight. Got the 9 car right there. Lynch, he's been up there battling for the lead as well. Good top blend of cars right here. You got the 51, or no, sorry, the 62 of J-Wow looking underneath. Looks like Flat Tire Miley right there. Also looking. Good pack of cars trying to find their way through. Looks like Lynch is kind of stuck on the high side right there, but we've seen how he was able to power that thing off the turn. Still managing really well. You see, you're now finding Bad Martin now in 2nd position, reeling in that 37 of Super G Kush. Super G Kush still maintaining his lead, but and it looks like the 10 has caught up to the 51, the 10 cars. That's clashing right there. And that's Stuart Hosford. He's looking in on that 3rd spot, looking for that 2nd. Holding strong, but here comes a 9 car. Lynch racing right there. Starting to he looks like he has a little bit of help. Maybe some push down. Oh no, we got a car. Woo, great save with those two. They were hauling a nail down the front stretch. Got a little loose out of 4, able to maintain it. Saw some contact back there. Hopefully everybody keeps it straight.
Got a caution out.
Caution's out, fans. All right. So they're going to race to the line right now. We are on our 2nd caution of the day, folks. And now we are on True Death right now, who is our pace car driver. Thank you, True, for filling in. You the man.
Yes, sir.
By
Yes,
the way,
sir.
when it comes down to this, I don't have to drive that pace car, but I'm stoked. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot easier when you're got some help doing that instead of multitasking.
Yeah, I enjoy driving. Getting watch the race. So,
Yeah.
got our car, get this feedback. I did what Phil was saying.
Man, that was exciting at the end. They kind of had me for a loop there. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
51 coming, out of gas right there, coasting that thing around. And that's probably what happened at the end is all those cars came across that start-finish line. He was out of gas and virtually stopped, and they collided with him. I just saw him go everywhere. That was pretty cool. Well, you guys did too. But, yeah, that was pretty rad. All right, folks.
Hang on one second. Let me talk to them right quick.
Yep. Okay, we're under caution at the moment right now. We are on board with True Death here in our pace car, leading this field around the track. Pit road is open this time, so we're going to see everyone ducking in to get themselves some 4 Fresh Field Goods and all that good stuff. Get a little splash of go-go juice, and hopefully we get these things fast back on the track. Get this green flag flying. Still on board with True right there. Looks like we have all of our cars pretty much following onto pit road. We have looks like our car getting a lap back right now. So those lap down cars are really excited about this. I know that. So not a long run into stage 2, folks. So we're in stage 2 right now. 51 laps remaining. And you're looking at somewhere around a 27 lap fuel run. So yeah, we got a couple more stops still left yet. These guys got some more opportunity to do some work on these cars, get them dialed in where they need them to go. On board right now with True Death, our pace car driver at the moment here, setting pace out there, waiting for all of the cars to come back up and line back up so we can get them squared away and throwing down some more fast laps. All right, so it looks like we have some great pit strategies going on here. Marley's coming out in 3rd position. They got it done doing something over there. So Kamikaze is high and slow to the outside there, I just seen. And we got the pace car still doing his laps, waiting for everyone to get up to speed and get going. Looked like we had a little bit of a speeding penalty there is what we just picked up on, I think, from the 37 Super G Kush. So he was running up there in front, and that's going to hurt his efforts. Again, some of the simple things, or some of the smaller things in this simulation can be the most detrimental. So now he has to fight through all of that traffic to try to get himself back up toward the front. There's going to be a lot of beating and banging on the way, through all that. All right, so we are now on board with True Death. He's getting ready to go throw us our green flag down. Everyone's forming up real nice like. Let's see who's going to be able to throw us a good restart today. Now you're on board our leader, Clashing, in the 10 car. So we're going to go one more lap around, folks. One more lap around. Get everyone caught up to the pace here. Get the rear of those latecomers to pit road. Get them out. Get them ready to rock. All right, looks like we're trying to figure out lines here. Get everyone lined up. Here we go. So it looks like we are going green this time. Everyone's lined up. Pace car should be ducking off here. Okay, pace car is off track. Here we go, folks. You got the 10 car of Clashing, and that's Stuart Hosford going to be lighting the tires. And we're green. He sets them loose. Wow, they got a little bit of a late start. Looked like we got a little bit of a bundle up there. Coming into 1 and 2. Let's see if they can iron that out nicely. All right, looks like, whoa, we got some cars pretty high. No man's land up there trying to hold her. Bringing it back. Hopefully, don't bounce off that wall. Clashing got himself one heck of a run there. Good jump start, and he is gone. But the 9 car and the 62, they've already proven their speed and their longevity of cars. So let's see how long it'll take him to track down that 10 car of Clashing, and hopefully resume that lead pace here, because the 9 and 62 have been trading it back and forth all evening. Oh, looks like JWow's going to be getting it down. Looks like Evan's out there cheering for JWow. Super G Kush right now. See you on board, Evan. Thank you for watching, bud. Appreciate it. Burntwood, thank you, brother. All right. Yeah, seeing everybody here. Jacob, nice, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody getting on board here. Oh, and yeah, we're trying to get some good footage there. I know Burntwood's a big follower of the 40 car. Let's go ahead and drift back to him for him if we could. There we are. Let's see what kind of running he got going on right now. He's all over Pittman right now, that rookie in that 18 car. The 18 car's been real fast, but the 18 car does look like he's had some damage, so. Oh! Look like we are back under caution again, folks. Pace car back out again. Look like we had some contact toward the rear of the field. Missed that action, but let's see what we got here after this. So the field is back under caution again. We are going to be looking for another green flag start here in a moment. We got a whole new format coming up for Left Turn Broadcasting as well, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that when it comes down to what we're trying to get done here, because we're doing nothing but progressing, just like these drivers are trying to do on track. We're trying to do here in the booth. Always progressing, always trying to get better. Looking for the subscribers as well, so if you folks get a chance, spread the word. You know, all the support's going to help us out considerably. Nice view of all these cars right here on board Miley right now. Pit road is open. Let's go to our pace car right now. See who's going to duck off, who's going to stay out, if anyone's going to stay out. And again, this is a pretty rough track, and it does tear up those tires, folks. So any chance you can get to get them tires, get them. And now True Death is all by his little lonesome. Oh, poor True. Don't worry, dude. We still like you over here. You're going to have a mad pack of drivers coming back up on you in just a moment, buddies. Don't get too relaxed. He's over there getting everyone squared away. He does do, a little double duty. He jumps back in the booth, try to help me out when it comes down to our running orders, things of that nature, and then jumps back over there, keeps these boys in line and squared away as well while he's on track. So great job to True Death. All right, so we are still on board True Death. He's picking up his speed, going to wrap around this field as everybody is now on pit road. True Death should be coming around him here in just a moment. And he is. All right. True Death going to come around the outside of the field. And hopefully he'll pick up the entire the pace of the field. And then we'll get them all squared away, get them lined up as they are now coming out of pit road. All of our cars looking pretty good right there. Everybody woed up and slowed up. I like it. Looking pretty clean. Got some good looking cars out there in that field today. So everyone's getting tightened up here. Getting ready to throw down the green. We are going green this time, folks. Pace car is off the track. We are on board now, JWow. And on board Clashing, our race leader. Still in control of this race. Clashing off to a good start. But that 9 car, the 62, and the 51, all right there jockeying, trying to get that run on that 10 car. 62 clears him. 9's right there as well. They're back at it again, folks. Right where they left off. Now they got Mac Attack on that 17 to join the party. You got Marley right there with Pittman coming along. So this is your top 4 coming around the turn here. You got 5th right there, which is Marley. Pittman 6th. Amazing battling going on right here. Side by each right there. 9 car holding strong, seeking power on the outside. No, collects the wall, woes up his efforts. Regathers it. Maintains control, gets back in line. We're good. Only lost 2 positions. He can easily get that back. Well, not easily, folks. Sorry. What was I thinking? It's Dover. This is Monster Mile. What? Easy. Ain't nothing easy about this thing. Now let's go on board with the race leader. So we're going to watch it. Now we're going into one right here. He's going to dive this thing out into this thing. Hold on the bottom right here. Now watch as it comes up. This thing actually come up out of that turn. So it's an elevation change right there. And now as he dives in, it dives down and you have another elevation change right there. So you literally, and then come up, you come up out and over. So your car actually, like, does a zero bubble type of a thing. You lose some of your grip due to that. The car coming, up that hill. Then right here as well, comes up the hill and the car will get a little loose. That's how you get that thing to hook right there. Those are those settings. That's the customs for you. It keeps that car on the ground, dialed around, doing what it's supposed to be doing, just like you're looking at it right now. Great lap right here.
Loses weight
for clashing. Yep. To that. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that car, when it comes up over that hill, it feels like it goes weightless.
Yeah. Oh man, negative G right there. It's such a great. That's why I love this track. It literally feels like a roller coaster. As you just seen, the 51 right there, or no, 62. I'm sorry. Of JWoww looked like he had a little contact to the wall, and the 17 of Mac Attack was right there to capitalize, and there he is. Let's go and get to Mac Attack. There he is, 2nd position right now. Looking back on him, Pismo Blimp Cam. See what's going to happen here. Is 62 is going to try to rotate underneath him. Getting out a little bit of contact to that wall. Could slow up his efforts just ever so slightly with his car. So we'll keep a close eye on that as well. 62 has been one of our front runners today. The 9 car is one of our front runners as well. You got the 10 car up there, just leading the pack right now, kind of stretching it out, enjoying that clean, fresh air. Look like you got Marley hooking it tough in 4th position now, making his way back up toward the front of the field. Great job there, JWoww all over him. Marley all over JWoww. These guys are starting to catch up to the lead. There's our leader right there. Mac's going to look for an inside move. Takes the bead line, see if he can hold this thing down the bottom. Pushes up, drives it in a little hard. Makes contact to the apron. Now loses the car, slides up. Makes contact again to the apron, slides up again. Loses that position as he was trying so hard to gain. Now he's stuck up high in no man's land, and you have Marley getting an awesome run and really starting to gain speed. Here comes Marley on the outside. Mac Attack takes it on the outside, keeps it spooled up. Mac Attack now out in the lead. Whoa, gets loose, contact to the wall. Great battling going on. Mac Attack now our race leader. Got Marley in 2nd position. These guys are throwing down a great show. Good job being able to hold that car then, because he was fighting that thing off that. But here comes Marley with an amazing run. Here he comes. He's had a pretty fast piece all week. Yeah, that was an awesome outside pass. I agree with you, Elvin. Definitely. Whoa, Marley a little loosey-goosey. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Flat tire Marley might have a flat tire. Just kidding. But it could be possible. I don't know. Great run. Marley starting to gain speed and strength right now. Here come the 9 car. 10 cars underneath the 9 car. Clashing, looking underneath Lynch. Lynch trying to hold it strong on the outside. Let's rotate to these guys. Pittman right there, the rookie. He opened this mix in this battle. 62 coming up on Pittman. Woo! We got some good heated racing right up here in the front. That's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th right now with Pittman. Charging this thing hard, trying to get up there with that front group and show him what he's made of. He's made up a lot too, because he has himself a solid program and a solid car. Oh, little high and dry right there. 62 underneath, getting that run. Pittman smartly drives that thing back down underneath him. Great job by Pittman. Good run, folks. I like that. All right, rotating around here. Stall up on Venom Mods as we're cruising around. Look like he's coming up on that 37. So Pittman's in that 5th or 6th position. This is 6th or 7th, so all right.
He's 7th. Pittman is 7th.
7th. So 8th and 9th is right here. Venom Mods has found his way back up in the top 10. Great job, Venom. Oh, we got cars be a pitting. Let the strategies begin. Cars, a few cars pitting a little early, a couple cars pitting a little bit later. Let's see who wants that run at the end. All right, we're on board.
Number 9 is in the wall. Number 9 is in it to the wall.
Oh no! Lynch, one of our top runners, is in the wall right now. Got a race report down there from True Death, who is our in-race reporter. Give us a an insight of what's going on down there, and a heads up.
Got 51, 37.
And on our race leader, are we still Mac Attack as our race leader?
Mac Attack is your leader.
All right, so we're on board clashing, which is 2nd position. Mac Attack down to the bottom. Looks like he's going to be going to pit road now.
Yep,
Surrenders the lead to clashing. We are on board clashing now, who is rotates to our race leader. Oh, Mac Attack didn't pit. He just got loose. Rub wall. He's going to stretch it out another lap. All right, so Mac Attack's still out on track. He just got loose coming out of 2 right there.
Yeah, J-Ball was pressing on that.
Oh, yeah. J-Ball's all over him right now.
Pittman catching up with him pretty quickly, too.
Now we're going to see a difference of laps here by at least 2, to 4 laps different on tires-wise from when people were pitting as opposed to when these drivers are coming out and who's staying on track. Because I believe Clashing was an early pit. Yeah. Marley was, I believe, as well in that first group.
Got a 9 just exiting.
Oh, nope, Clashing's in right now. Here comes Mac Attack in. Got the 62. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the 51 of Bad Martin. He's in.
Pittman is your race leader at the moment.
All right, going back to the rookie. That's how you know he's getting something done, because we keep going back to him as these things cycle around, and he's our race leader.
Now Marley.
Uh-oh. He's on a battle right now with Marley, and Marley goes ripping around the outside there.
Marley's 7th, though, and Pittman's about to pit.
Okay. All right, so Marley did his early pit. Pittman has stayed out. And we might see him drop right now onto pit road. We're all waiting. Now, this is our leader. And he does. Dropping it on the pit road. Let's see how he keeps it woed up and slowed up. Great control. Great job for him. Bringing that thing on pit road. Good job. All right, rotating back around. We're going to look for some fast stuff here. J-Wow coming out of pits right now with Mac Attack. Seeing what they're going to try to get done here. Now, these were our front runners, the 9, but the 9 spun, right?
Yeah,
they're true?
Hit the wall. Yeah,
so
9 hit the wall earlier.
Oh, man, so he could possibly be coming up, too. Might be a lap down.
I will give you a position when I can. Run down when I can.
Okay, I'm just still waiting for it to cycle through. Shows as 18 is still our race leader.
Clashing should be coming around. But nope, 12. Marley is in the lead now.
All right. Marley now takes over race lead. All right. Let's rotate over to Marley. In a second, we know he's out there by himself, so we'll stop here for just a moment. Now, this is for third and fourth. Fifth and sixth is right in front of him. Little contact there, all right.
Oh, we got cars. Kamikaze just got into another car, but they kept it going straight.
Yeah, we kept it straight, and we're on board now. Okay, rotating through. Everyone seems to be doing a good job on board. Venom Mods right now, seeing where he's at. Trailing a bit, but keeping a good pace. Whoa, we got contact. Brewster Baker in the 18. Brewster keeps it pointing in the right direction. So does the 18. Great move. We have the 34. Chummy was loose right there.
Yeah, he was.
Good save, but he's washing up to no man's land. Hopefully keep that thing off. Whoa! No! Collects into the wall, blows himself up. Everyone ducks around.
Oh.
Woo!
Number 9 ended up in the wall again.
He's way out of pace there. Okay, everybody cleared him. We looking good. Back up forward.
Number 9 about hit the wall again after that one.
Uh-oh. He might have went the wrong way with adjustments. Right now we are on board Marley, who is our race leader.
I think he was dodging Chummy when Chummy got loose.
Okay.
Number 9 is being aggressive.
Trying to fight his way back up front. I mean, and this place is extremely difficult to pass on, folks. I mean, sometimes you have to do the bump and run. You don't have a choice. You do have a choice. You always got a choice. But the guy's running the center of the track, and you're faster. It won't give you a lane. You have to loosen them up a bit, and that way it will create a lane for you to get underneath. And then you have to work that throttle ever so nicely to keep that car stuck underneath, so that way you don't push up into it. On board our race leader now. Drift back a little bit. We're on board JWoww now, and what a battle this is that's turned out to be right here. Look at these two. JWoww trying to get that nose underneath the 10 car. 10 car closes her door. That's clashing right there in front. We're on board right now. JWoww riding shotgun. Bring this thing out. Yeah, keep those R's just spooled up there. Bottom grip here, beautiful. Getting this thing to rotate around and out. A little tight, but really nice car. Good looking car right there. Still holding the bottom a little bit tighter than that 10 car, and gains on him because of it, but pushes because he loses the air of the car. Woo! We were on board for that right there. And that's what happens when you get really close to another car. You'll lose that downforce going into the next turn, and you will push right out. Even when your car used to stick there before, it won't do it then. Now he'll load this thing up. He'll cool those tires off, reset his line, and make another charge at it. Try to set him up hopefully differently for through another part of the track to make his pass a little easier. Now he's all over the bumper of him, wiggling him up. You see that car wiggling all kinds. 51 a little loose too. 10 looking outside. Meanwhile, everybody is starting to gain on that race leader. There's Marley leader, Mac Attack in second, 51 in third, 62s in fifth, 10 sandwiched in the middle in fourth. Everyone just getting it done up here in front. That's how we race, boys, right here. Let's go. A little contact with Mac into the wall. Pismo blimp cam right here up top. Oh, into the wall! Both cars go right by him. Oh man, that was it. That was one hectic little push right there. JWoww is back right here. Oh no, he loses it as well. He held it too tight coming out of 3, and that car just let go. He's got some damage now. Pat Martin back up. Meanwhile, you got Marley and Mac Attack, who are throwing it down right now. We're on board Mac. Let's go ahead and see what he has to offer, because it looks like he's really starting to gain some strength on Marley right now. Reeled him in. Now Marley did do a an earlier pit, if I remember correctly. So these cars were to line up pretty good, crank those laps down, they might actually have a little something for Marley when it comes to it. Because right now we're coming up to 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go coming up this time. Now this is stage 2, folks. Marley is in the lead. Mac Attack all over him. Probably got himself a little fresh tire. Because he got himself some speed underneath him. He gives Marley a little bumper runner action. Mac back to the front. Now let's see if we can hold off that 10 car. We got 2 laps to go. He got to do it. He has to do this 2 more times. Car underneath. Banging doors. Mac to the outside. Drag race around the turn. Mac keeping it pinned. Crossover move ain't gonna happen. Clashing goes through. And oh man! Mac loses it at the end. Creates all kinds of hectic at the line, at the finish. For stage 2.
Pittman, the car spun in front of Pittman, hit him, went airborne, done a barrel roll, landed in pit road on all 4 tires and come back.
No way!
Yes,
I bet you can't do that twice.
No, I know, right?
Oh man, that's impressive stuff.
That was a good finish right there.
Yeah. Yep. Marley Mac pushed it in there pretty hard. Marley kind of lost his car a little bit. He was on some of the older tires, so. All right, so that does land us as we rotate around.
You got to run down, or
I got 5th on down. All right, here we go. He's scrolling up to the top.
First, going in pits first. J-Lau, Mac, Bad, and Pittman.
Again, I got Venomods in 7th, Phil's Fan 8th, Super G in 9th, Bad Marley in 10th. Kamikaze is our first car lap down in 11th. Chummy, Baker, Pins.
Yeah, Pins, Blue Engine also.
Oh, Pins, Blue. Yeah, that's right. Pins and the Chanda Bear. Yep. T Chanda blew himself a motor today. That's unfortunate. All right, folks, here we go. Clashing back on point again. This time he's got the rookie 18 of Pittman outside in that 2nd position. Let's see what he can get down on the outside. Clashing, moving up. Doing a little block move, maybe? Trying to blow up the 18? Man, I don't know, but he is on it. 62's all over him. These guys got all their tires now. Car's all nice and straight. Got everything pretty like. Let's see how long they can keep it that way. Got a great restart so far to stage 3, folks. So again, 10 a little late. We are just now starting stage 3. Got True Death in the pace car doing some in-race reporting for us, so he's been switching back and forth to the booth and back into his car and on comms with the drivers. And here we go, the 62 underneath the 10. 62 with J-Law, beautiful move underneath, but a crossover trying to get her done. No, hooks the nose, closes the door. All kinds of wiggle action going on. Pittman, it looked like he got the worst of it. He's now drifted back, lost himself 4 or 5 positions. Now he's finding himself tangled up back in the back with the 2, 3 wide possibly action. We got more rubbing, more banging. 12 car trying to get it done.
We got a caution.
Oh, caution's out, caution's out. Racing to the line right now, folks. 9 car, Lynch, where'd he come from after his spin? Look at that, finding his way back up to the 2nd spot. But from what we've seen so far, that 2nd spot has not been nice on restarts. Kind of gets stuck in the high line right there, and everyone does take advantage of running around on the bottom with those fresh tires and getting those cars a hook the way they do. All right, folks, we're in stage 3 right now. First caution of stage 3, third caution of the night. Or is it 4th? I think it was 3rd. Either or, then done some really, really good racing so far. These guys are trying to hold it together nicely, putting down some really good runs. I'm really interested to see what the laps are going to look like, the fast laps are going to look like after this race. Yeah, Birdwood. Birdwood. You're awesome, buddy. I love it. Hey, True Death.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Birdwood said you're holding a good line, buddy. Let's go on board. That True Death there in that pace car, holding one solid of a line, if you will. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Birdwood. That's good stuff.
On pit road right now.
Okay, so we are rotating everyone onto pit road.
Marley and
pit road's now open.
I gotta go off comms right quick.
Venom right there. Gonna look like he's gonna need a little bit of bear bond on that thing. So we have Brewster Baker doing a lap back. Marley's still out. True Death with his now horrible line all over the place.
I love it. I had a car go. Okay. Who was the first car lap down?
Okay, it looked like I saw Brewster rolling around. So I don't know if Brewster was or what. So.
I had to get some confirmation from the drivers right quick. I had two cars coming around the pace car, so I had to get confirmation why the second car was coming around.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah.
All right, folks, yeah, shooting a little late. Again, we're on the last stage here. We are under caution. We still have ourselves. I almost saw it there. I think it was 200. I think like 70 laps still left yet to go. So we are at the beginning of stage 3.
Yep, 70 laps.
70 laps, got it. Right. So under caution right now, folks. We're on board True Death, our pace car driver. Always a little bump action, little hey, how you doing from Marley right there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, does the driver team pay for that damage on that pace car, or is it NASCAR who pays for that damage?
It's my car, so somebody going to be
we're going to be contacting somebody's insurance company.
Somebody.
I hope you have Nationwide, because you're going to need someone on your side after this thing's over.
I didn't brake check them.
That's right. Copy all of that. Okay, here we go, folks. We're going to be looking to go in green here shortly. One more lap around while we collect the rest of the field. Looks like you have the 62 of JWoww. He's on the outside of Marley. I believe Marley stayed out, correct?
Yes, sir, he did. Marley stayed out.
Wow, okay. Gutsy move on that one. And the rest of the field look like they pitted. So we're going to see how this develops. Marley on point, stayed out. Okay, looks like we are forming up and we're getting ready to go green, folks. Here we go. On board our leader. Here, just 1 second. There we are. Coming to the green flag, and there it is. Restart zone. We go. Green flag, green flag. All right, here we go, folks. Drop down to the bottom, holding a good line so far. Here we go. Everyone's getting up to speed. See if they can maintain some paces here. Yeah, great view. Back on board. Ooh, 62 looking underneath Marley. Marley into the wall a little bit. He gonna blow up, and it's gonna cost him 3 spots right there as he drifts back into the 4th position with literally in 1 lap. So the call of staying out probably wasn't the best one. .62 still maintaining its track position right here. But he is under attack all kinds by the 10 car of Clashing and the 9 car of Lynch, all right there, 1, 2, and 3 on each other's bumpers.
We got 2 cars that has engine failure. Super G and Kamikaze, both of them lost their engines.
Super G and Kamikaze?
Yeah, both of
them. Man, they revving out these cars too much, dude. You know?
Obviously something.
I understand pushing it and all, but wow.
Too much RPMs.
Yep. pretty fine job up forward right now. Again, the 62, the 10 car, the 9, all doing great jobs, just maintaining looks like a pretty fast pace so far up front, because they're stretching it out a little bit. Oh, here we go. 10 car looking a little low. Nope, thinks better of it. Clashing right there though, but because of that, it looks like he drifted back a little bit. You got the 9 car Lynch all over him. This guy's doing a fine job up front. You know, utilizing patience right here. Trying not to attack the racetrack, but go with it more or less. Let their cars, you know, guide their cars around the track as opposed to forcing them. And that shows a good setup right here. You see how solid these cars, all these cars up in front are. They got their stuff, they got their programs set in. And here comes a 51 catching up as well. Now these 4 cars have literally been up front pretty much the entire race. I am very curious to see which one of them's going to have it at the end. All right, on board Mac right now. Let's see where's Mac drifting back to.
Mac just took over 5th.
Okay, so that rounds out our top 5. And that front group up in front of him, that's the lead group. This is the back group right here. Looks like
got Mac leading them, then Phil's fan, then Venom, Pittman.
All right. Good job, Venom Mods, man. Coming up back in the top 10, finding himself a solid run this evening. His sponsors are going to be stoked about that. Keep it up.
We have 9 cars on the lead lap at the moment.
All right, and here we are right in the middle of this battle right here. Here comes Pittman looking underneath Venom. Venom right there holds a good car on the outside. Keeps her straight. Great job. Great job. Now he does have a little bit of damage. That's blowing him up a little bit, it looks like. Still holding a great line. All these guys are. It looks like the A car pushes up just a little bit. Pittman underneath. And clears him. Little contact there by Phil's fan in that A car. Pittman now driving pretty tough right now. Where we got that rookie at?
He's in 6th right now.
6th spot, looking in at Mac Attack to get into that top 5. Fantastic. So that's 5th.
He is gaining ground on 5th.
Yes, he is. So that's 6th, 7th, and 8th right there you're looking at. 5th is right in front of Pittman. That's Mac Attack rotating through your screen right now. This is pretty much your top 10. Venom Mods rounds out the 9th position, 8th position. 8th, I believe.
Yes, it is 8th.
Okay. So we are doing good. Let's rotate back to the front of the field here. Looks like we got Brewster Baker, no man's land. No harm, no foul there. We got Marley back at 9th position, so he had himself some troubles already. Getting back up forward to JWoww. JWoww's still in command of this race and doing himself one fine job so far.
We got a battle for 5th now. Well, we still do.
Still do?
Yeah, he's about, well, Mac just hit the apron.
Well,
and
we're on now, on Mac right now for the battle for 5th. Pittman goes to clear him. Makes short work of it. Mac looked like he had himself some contact with the wall. Pittman with a little wiggle. Oh! Mac Attack pushing it too hard out of 3 and 4 and loses the tail of that car.
There wasn't
Nothing so far. Looked like everybody kept the point in the right direction.
Yeah, there was no contact with another car.
No. Yeah, we're good there. Venom Mod's now under attack as he gets past Phil's fan and Mac. So he's climbing his way through the standings right now. Venom Mods finds himself in 6th position. Great job, Venom. Keep it up. Marching back forward. That's what I like to see. Consistency will get you there at the end. Marley's, this is 9th position back here. Marley's fell back just a little bit, but he is starting to gain some steam and some ground on that rear pack right there. Might be able to get himself some points in the positions. Right here we have both first and second starting to line back up again. Now we will be seeing pit stops happening here shortly. We got Marley coming onto pit road right now. Chummy's there. Marley spinning, trying to hold on to it. Hopefully he didn't get himself a black flagger, but he keeps it off track and good to go. JWoww still holding himself a beautiful line even at the end of this run. We have 53 laps left to go, so we're going to need 2 more pit stops still left yet to accomplish before the end of this grueling race here at the Monster Mile at Dover. Now you are on the lead pack right now, so we have first and second still duking it out, trying to figure something out here. Now it looks like you have that's a lap car right there, Brewster Baker. Got himself some 4 fresh field goods, and he's up there with that leader. Leader is still charging out, trying to hold his car out as long as he can. That way he has himself some good tires. So we got the 62 on old tires. We got Brewster on some new tires. And that 62 still putting in one heck of a race up. How about that? Driving an awesome line. Finally the lap car gets around. Great maneuver. '62 still your race lead. We have, now they're on pit road. Here we come. Leaders on pit road. 51's taking over now. Bad Martin in our race lead. Oh, here in just a moment. I mean, trackers are a little behind me. I'm a little fast. Here we come. All right, now the 51 of Bad Martin's in, so he wasn't going to waste any time out there on those old tires when it comes to these that lead pack. So hopefully this will pay dividends for him in the end. Give him what he's trying to do is stretch his laps out just a little bit more each run. So at the end of his run, what his intentions are, well, it seems like for this 51, is for him to have a less tire or less laps left to run on his fresh tires. Thus utilizing less fuel, car's going to be faster, and hopefully he can have something for the end. Something fast for the end. Again, this whole deal isn't just about going fast, it's about playing chess and maneuvering your car, which is the pawn, around this track versus the rest of the field to get yourself in perfect striking position to take that win. Got a great battle right here, unloading. Side by side, Marley pushing to the outside. Trying to hold it out there, and No Man's Land cranks it off, and he's okay. Okay, so 51's coming off track. 62 takes back over. And so does the 9. So let's go on board with the 62. You're on board. JWoww is back. He's back out in front is what he is. Controlling this race lead. You have the 10 car right there clashing behind him. A few seconds back. About a second back. And gaining. Now remember, these are different pit strategies. The 10 car pitted a lap later, and so did the 51. No, I think the 10 car actually, I'm sorry, pitted with them. But the 10 car, or the 51 did pit a lap later. So we'll see how that's going to play dividends in the end. If it does. Because again, he's going to have that extra track position he's going to have to catch up to. Because guys are running a lap prior to him getting onto pit road, at a pretty substantial speed, a faster speed. Rotating nicely on the bottom. We're still looking behind him here. Seeing what looks like he's doing fine. He has himself a good bubble. Got a little bit of lapper traffic coming up. Nothing too detrimental, I don't think, to his efforts in his run. He's going to have some room to get past him, I think. Coming up pretty quick. And you're on board your leader. looking back. On board now. So here he goes. So he's going to start closing in on these lap cars. And we're going to see what's going to happen here. He's going to put these cars either a lap down or another lap down. Now they're both bunched up. He's going to have himself a little bit of a trouble getting through here, because that's the kind of distance that he has. He's going to look inside now, Brewster. Clears him. Now he's going to look. Hold on a second. Here he comes. Inside that 34 now. Clears him, and he's gone. Alright, so that was Chummy that he cleared in that one. So the 2 lap cars got by him without incident, without worries. Perfect. Good race. Okay, now we're dropping back a little bit to our second position. Is that third position? Sorry, third position right now. Third and fourth right here. Look like these guys are really starting to settle down right here with these two. Again, we are winding down to the rest of the laps here. We are 39 to go. So we still have another pit stop still left yet ahead of us. And the way these guys are maneuvering and driving so far, it looks as if, we're going to have some pretty clean runs and clean racing toward the end. On board now, that rookie pitman right there. Look like he's tracking himself around nicely. Car still holding the bottom even midway through this run. He's got himself a good setup. Looks like we have Venomoth's checking in right there. Now these cars are all up in the top 10. That's 5th, 6th, and 7th right there. Alright, now this is lap cars right here. So this is Chummy we're on board with. 51's trying to get by him. And does. Clears him and he's good. Got another lap car. Good wall action right there, slowing up the efforts. And we're back, rotating a little more forward right now to our race leader. Just had to double check, make sure he's still our race leader, of course. And he is kicking butt. Doing a great job out there. Hammering down some fast laps, putting a solid car out there. Great program. Let's watch him from the Pismo blimp cam for a minute. Now this is halfway through his run at least. More, actually. He's coming to the end of his run. Let's see how he's going to run this thing. A little contact there, a little wobble, but you know how bumpy this track is. He's going to try to hold this thing tight on the bottom. Just a little bit down. That's those worn tires right there, but he's right there in that black, darker, portion of the track, and that's all that rubber buildup, and you see it has grown substantially in color due to all this rubber these guys are throwing down right now. So that is going to change the cars up as well. Underneath Mac Attack right there, he was on the race lead. He was leading our race for a while. Looks like he's now dropping down a lap down. Looks like we have that 10 car still back there. Clashing is trying to find himself some speed and get back up to that leader, but that leader is checking out, making short work of our lap traffic and doing a great job of it so far. It's our second place position right here. Bad Martin. Oh no, I'm sorry, third place position. So third and fourth right here, folks. Bad Martin in the fourth position. The 9 car of Lynch is in our third position. And that's our second place car right here. So spread out a little bit. This is our closest battle right now for third spot. We have the 51 looking underneath Lynch right now. Trying to get it done. Whoa, a little wiggle for both cars. That looked a lot arrow right there. Those cars were really close together. Didn't look like any contact. Great bottom hooking on the bottom. bringing it out. Still keeping those R's up, keeping that power floor right there. Bad Martin doing a great job of just sticking to his bumper. Now he qualified with the second position, so he's had himself a pretty fast car all evening. Clashing qualified in the third spot. He's in second position right now. JWoww was our pole and is leading the race. So these guys are really ironed out where they threw their laps down earlier. So not only are their cars fast, but they're consistent. They can do the long run as well. That's a good program. All right, on board here. Let's go on to the Ricky right now. Looks like he just got overtaken by the 8 car. Phil's fan right there. Not RCR Chevy. Great run they're both having so far. Outside. Woo! Little contact. Venom right there with him. Venom odds it rocking that McDonald's Chevy. Trying to get that Camaro right up there with. Gives Sawyer on the bottom. Pittman holds it. Great recovery, great save. Good job. Venom makes a clean pass, continues forward. Now he's going to start working on that 8 car. Still running an awesome race, both these guys. Venom looking underneath now, possible look. Not quite yet. He's gaining on though, he's gaining. He's right on board with Venom. Venom's really doing a good job holding his car true now. Good rotation through, a little loose there, but we are coming down to some worn tires. Whoa! Looks like he is off pace, got it loose, bringing it back together again. All right, moving back forward. Okay, our leader is in pit road now, so we're leaving on board JWoww as he's getting his servicing done, possibly for the last time.
We got 18 with the black flag.
18 black flag. Oh no, rookie in, man. Black flagger all day. That is detrimental to his efforts at the end of this race. But that's horrible timing. You really want to get those out of the way if you're going to have them at all for this, for the end of the race. Not. Oh man, that's horrible. That's horrible. So Pittman with the black flag. We're back on board now. JWoww was our race leader.
Right now the leader is
the 51's in at the moment, so I think it's going to rotate back around to JWoww as our leader. So we'll give it one moment, folks. Waiting on our lap trackers. Everyone's getting their pits and their servicing done at the moment. Nice run right there. Woo, holding the bottom tight. Nice. Oh, okay, rotating now. He's really starting to gain some speed and strength. Dude, that car's flying. True. I mean, he's done a great job. The car holds an amazing line on the bottom.
The 62?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's been fast all day.
Yep. He's found something.
He's also worked very hard on his car all week.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. 2 wide here. Pittman underneath the 51 of Bad Martin, who's been a pretty dominant car all day. Both these guys have been racy. Both of them have been fast. Now, Pittman was he did get black flag, so I believe he's going to be a lot down, you think?
Yeah,
Maybe 2.
Lap down, and he's on fresher tires than Martin
Yep.
at the moment, I believe.
Well, it looked like Bad Martin's trying to look back underneath him. Here we go. Tried shotgun as he's looking for a way around this 18 car. Looking high, looking low, looking for that open door. Trying to capitalize on it. There it is. Oh, he contacted a little bit of that apron, trying to throw in there pretty good. As Pittman tried to shut the door, but it was a little late. All right, we're on board clashing now. He was our second place position, still holding strong.
Oh. There's 2 cars in the wall. Hey, call caution. There's 2 cars.
I'm looking right now, looking. All right, that was Better Mods right there. Looked like he might have got himself a lap down. Uh-oh. Okay, we're winding down toward the end of this race here, folks. And these guys are running out of tires. Here's the 51 trying to get by that 12 car. Marley is sporting that 6th position right now. He's trying to hold on to it. It's about a looks like the 6th position right here. 51 takes it. 12 with the crossover. Sorry, 62. I'm not the 51. I'm sorry. My apologies.
51 and the 18 side by side in turn 1 and 2.
Man.
51 exits out in front.
So it looks like Marley is locked down in 6th position. G-Wow is first.
Marley is in 7th, followed by Mac Attack.
7th. There we go.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Venom's in 6th. All right. So a little confused up on this running order, but those are the first 2 cars locked down. Venom Mods is in 6th position right now, as you see him tracking right behind our leader.
Got Bad in 4th.
Yep. So right behind our leader right now. This is 6th and 7th battle. These 2 guys right here, Venom and Marley, 6th and 7th battling. Lap down, that's our leader. That's second. Second is right behind these 2. And that's clashing going to be coming into your picture in that 10 car. Right there. And then it looks like that's Brewster Baker, possibly, or is that the 37 of Super G? If that's 37 of Super G, he's possibly on the lead lap.
Yeah, Super G. No, Super G's out of the race.
Oh, so
yeah,
that is Brewster. That's right. Blunt issue. So that is Brewster. So that's lap down car. All right.
Oh, we got a car.
Marley trying to get it done right now as well.
2.
We've got some pretty loose cars out there right now. They're wearing their tires thin. Venomod's still holding tough right behind that leader in that 6th position. Doing a good job.
We got Mac, Bad Martin, and Pittman coming up on Mac. Pretty fast. Mac has got a loose car right now, very loose.
All right, let's rotate down back just a little bit here. Here we go. 51 Mac Attack right there. Pittman all coming into play right now. Mac up the track, riding high and dry, trying to bring it back. Holding the bottom now, drifting up a little bit.
Mac Attack is in 8th, and Pittman 9th, with Bad Martin 4th.
Okay. So Bad Martin's 4th, drifted back a little bit. These 2 are lap cars right here. For you said 8th and 9th?
Yes.
Okay. 8th and 9th right there, lap down car. 51 that we're on right now, that is 4th place car right there.
And this is not for position, only Pittman and Max for position.
Okay.
And Mac
so those 2 are for position. And here comes Mac looking to try to hold on.
Got into the 18, hit him
Yep,
off the track.
sure did.
Both of them maintain control.
Trying to maintain, trying to rotate here. On board Pittman right now. Got that rookie trying to zone his sights in on that 17. Those two are having a pretty decent battle.
Oh, Mac just put the apron. Pittman on the inside of him.
Oh, there he goes.
He clears him.
Cleared and gone.
Yep.
Now a little clip to the apron again by Mac and dripped him back high again. That's going to slow up his efforts. So if Pittman can just keep it running, keep it straight, should be able to pull away.
We had Marley low on the apron, I think, just coming out of the pit. So I think he just made his final pit stop.
Okay. So no, Marley is in right now. Yes. All right. Okay. Marley's in, at least on their screen. 6 laps remaining, folks. We are winding this thing down. Like I said, people are going to be doing their strategies. Is it well, looks like we have a no tire call. Nope, right sides. He's going to do a right side action and hope for the best with 6 laps of fuel. So he's going to splash and go with 2 tires. Hopefully it'll give him some track position for the end. So strategies being thrown down right now for the end of this race. We are going to try to get to the leader and try to follow his progression through the rest of this race. So the 62 was our leader, still balanced out there. Looks like he's running a good race. Oh, little contact there. That's the 10 car. He's our 2nd place car, closing in on the 62. Marley spun out of pit road. That's that 2-tire call, folks. You got to make sure you tighten that car up desperately.
We only have 4 cars on the lead lap. Got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go, folks. We're winding down now. Like I said, we are on board our leader at the moment.
Oh, we got clashing nosed up in the wall. And remember, there's no cautions. We're under 5 to go.
Nope.
We got Lynch racing 3rd. Looks like he's out of fuel, but he's about to cross. He's coming out of 4 now. And there's the race.
Looks like that's our race right there, folks. So we have.
Oh, I know you.
Oh, well, we're out of fuel. Oh yeah. So Bad Martin takes that. No, I'm sorry. The 62.
J-Wow.
Yeah, J-Wow's the Bad Martin 2nd. Lynch
3rd.
3rd.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it on your.
Okay, we got 8th. Well, I'll say 4th is the 8 car of Phil Span. 5th is Clash in the top 10. Go ahead and finish me off.
6th is Venom Mods, and 7th is Pittman. 8th is Mac Attack. 9th is Marley. 10th is Chummy. 11th is Brewster Baker. Super G. 12th Kamikaze. 13th, 14th is Pins, and rounding out the last is T Chanda.
Oh, wow. And we have Super G Kush that blew a motor, but still got himself a stage win. So that's great news for him. That's going to at least help him in the points efforts in that matter. So, wow. What a race there. Yeah, you on that one there, Drew?
Yeah. Right. I'm going to invite Wow, J-Wow, Lynch, and Bad Martin.
Copy that. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get let's get clashing as well, if we could.
Okay.
Because he was up there running himself one heck of a race.
Okay. Who would you like first?
Oh, don't matter. Just bring them all in here, and then we'll finish it off with the race winner, which was J-Wow.
Yeah, J-Wow.
So we just concluded the Dover race for the B team here. It was the 50%er, the 3-time tire wear. All kinds of strategies and pit stops going down. Lots of a little bit of caution, some damage there, but everybody else pretty much stayed. Kept it straight for the most part, and gave us some really good racing. So pretty stoked with everybody. And who do you got for us there, Chu?
Hold on one second about to send them the invites. I'm just getting all of them at one time. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Now, while we're waiting for the drivers to jump on over, we have New Hampshire, I believe, coming up next week for Front Row Racing. A team's going to be kicking us off on Sunday, like normal, about 8:30-ish, right around there. Got the qualifying a little bit before, so the cool qualifying format. We'll be broadcasting that as well. We have tomorrow.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So tomorrow we have our we actually have the development series and the tutorial. So the Thursday tutorials, everyone kind of shows up for that. We have we go over setups because we're going to give one away here in a little bit. We're going to go over the setups that we give away. We work on your lines. We help you out considerably throughout, just finding that speed, finding that control, really just trying to help drivers in general get out there and race. And, because if you need help with anything, there's always ways for that help to be found, and we're trying to present it. So, again, if you're looking for any kind of insights, make sure you check in tomorrow, as we'll all be there. I'll be there as well, running laps with everybody, learning as well. So, I do my racings, but there's always something to learn. There's always something you can pick up. And who we get here first there, True?
We got them all in here. We got Clashing.
All right, Clashing, you got us on board here, bud?
10-4.
Oh, man, what a great race you had today. We seen you up there fighting for the front. You were up there, battling through the top 5. Looked like you drifted back a little bit and still made your way back forward. You got a solid car today, man. How was it out there for you?
Yeah, I had a good car. The first stage I was speeding, very first caution, so that put me back to last, and it took me at least the first stage to get back up to the top 5. But those guys are really, really quick, but the only reason I was able to pass them is because they made mistakes. Second stage, got lucky, won that. Third stage, very, very clean racing. Glad because I had a long run car. Then it ran out fuel last lap, and I went to downshift to neutral and spun out coming out too.
Oh, man. So you cut it a little too close there on that one on your fuel. Wow, buddy. But hey, that was great efforts there. We've seen it, pay off for the 62 earlier in the race. So he ran out of fuel at the line. That was pretty impressive there too. But man, you did a really great job today. Really stoked to see that 10 car flying around that track the way it was. You had a great line, and you're able to hold it, and also you're able to maneuver your car throughout traffic and work different lines to, accomplish what you needed to accomplish today, which was getting some good TV time, of course, putting that car up in front.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No, you did a great job, man. I'm really proud of you. Great job. Can't wait to see you over in New Hampshire next week. All right, who we got up here next here? True, what do you got for us?
We got Lynch, and we got Bad Martin, and we got the winner JWoww. But we'll
right, let's go with Lynch real quick in that 9 car. Man, what were you doing today, dude? Because you had all kinds of speed, all kinds of fun out there. You're putting your car in and out of every different situation we can deem to think of. Bud, give us your rundown on what you were experiencing out there.
Oh man, I felt like I was all over the place tonight. I had a good car tonight. Got to thank Martin for helping me, crew chief Dan the Man for helping. Those guys were fast up front. JWoww and Clash, and those guys had the car to beat, and they were fast tonight. Good, clean racing.
Yeah, but you were up there throwing it down with them. We seen you on their bumpers. They were on your bumpers. Everybody was trying to negotiate, around each other smartly and cleanly, which I really appreciate and really stoked to see. So again, man, you had to don't downplay yourself, your efforts in your run one little bit. You did a really good job. We seen that car up there in the front, and you're constantly up in the top 5. Top 4, top 3, always up there running. So you were one of the ones to watch for, and we even had it pegged on it's one of these 4 or 5 cars that's going to take this thing at the end. But you did a really good job, dude. Super proud of your efforts, and again, I can't see what you got to offer for us over there at New Hampshire coming up, because that's going to be a difficult track, buddy. Woo!
Yes, it is.
That's technicals. That's a technical one too. Lots of brakes and rotating. Oh man, can't wait.
Yep.
Great
Thanks,
job, and again, stoked for you to run, and you did a really, really clean, good job. So proud of you, bro. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Yep.
Ben Martin, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh yeah, you are, buddy. Woo! You're there with that fast car all night tonight, dude. You put down some bumper action. You put down everything, dude. Man, go ahead. Lay into
Did you
us,
see
dude.
the rebarb sticking out of the wall when I caught it? I don't know if you guys got that on video.
Wasn't quite sure if that was it. I didn't want to play that one up if it was a track,
rebarb.
you know,
They need to fix
malfunction
the
there.
wall. Too many people pounding that spot. Must be some rebarb sticking out.
They're just
It
trying to
got
make
me.
the track wider. You know?
Yeah. I hit that and it spun around and they're like, it's the cautions. Like, no, it's one car and still I lost 2 positions, but I got them back at the end. So I was surprised.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah, but we seen you controlling your car, maneuvering your way through traffic. You had a fast piece as well, all the way through. You're up there beating and banging with the 62. You guys seemed like you guys had the cars to beat. You, the 9, you had the 18, had a few of the other cars up there that were also in contention as well. But you guys just seemed prominently working your ways, up through the field whenever you had any kind of mishaps and finding your way back up front again.
I think you're going to see a little bit different change here in the next few weeks. There's a lot of guys that are getting faster and faster. I mean, there was the Pittman, he was doing good there for a while, and I've seen Venom was up there.
Yep.
I mean, they're all getting faster, and they're holding a better line. They're all working on their cars and taking the time to do it.
Yeah. You mentioned Venom. I mean, I've seen him. He was up there in the top 6 towards the end. I mean, he was just running himself a good, clean, good race, man. Staying solid, and that's what counts at the end. So, yeah, great job to all of you guys. Again, keeping those cars, going the right direction and trying to put on as good of a race as you possibly can. That was great. That was amazing.
We was doing good. Caution ran out of fuel there at the last turn and kind of jumbled up things. So that's the only reason I got second, or Lynch would have been up third at least. And so we just swapped spots in that melee.
Well, I mean, you guys were all up in the front the entire race, so I was really stoked to see that you guys finished up there. So I mean, because it would have been detrimental, would have been heartbreaking to see you guys, finish off a little bit, back in the field, knowing that you guys had the fastest cars throughout the entire race today. So again, you got plenty of TV time though, bud. Did a really good job there.
Well, thanks. I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yes, sir. You better. Yes, of course, man. And of course, give us your insights. For us back at the booth, keeps us sharp and on our toes.
All right, thanks, buddy.
You got it. My pleasure. Good running out there. All right, our winner. And the man, JWoww's back in victory lane. What the heck, dude? Woo! You're throwing down some stuff. You have some people out there shouting and hooping and hollering for you. And so we're all out there just saying, well, we keep seeing that 62 machine just keep fighting its way back up front. Get up front, get that clean air, and you just take off, man. You just drop the hammer, you say, I gotta go, and you're gone. And man, what a great run. You had a solid car. Tell us all about it. Your race winner, folks.
It was very fast. I got to thank Elvin for help building this car. It was it's been a long week because I just got a new wheel, and it took a lot of time to get it adjusted to. And I don't know how many laps I put into Dover. It's got to be at least 1,000. But it was a very fun race. Once I got in front, I knew I could hold it up there. But the hard part was just getting back in traffic and making some passes because it was a very hard track to get some passes around. Some very fast cars, and good thing I got the pole and got to stay up front for as much as I could and came home with a victory.
Now, and you also did a really good job when it comes down to we were on board you. I mean, of course, because you were leading the race and doing a great job, just kicking it out there. But you got yourself a lot of TV time, and in doing so, you showed us a little something about patience. You had a substantial amount of patience out there on track, not just with the top cars that were banging on your doors or you're trying to get around, waiting for the optimal time to strike and gain that position, but we also watched you come up to lap traffic 2 cars who both happened to woe up, they were racing, and you were gonna have room to get past them one at a time. But by the time you got to them, both those cars, basically caught up to each other. So you literally had to pass both those cars almost at the same time. But you did it smartly. You didn't throw your car in there. You didn't dive bomb this thing trying to pass them both at one time. You took one, patience, set your car, took the next, patience, and got out in front and continued to run. Great job on that. We were watching that all the way through and through.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's what this track was all about. I described it in general and very thoroughly that You have to have patience here, because if you try to push the issue, you're going to throw your car in there, you're going to touch that apron, you're going to loosen up your car, you're going to push it high, you're going to get into someone, something's going to happen. That's why you have to have that patience to let that car rotate through, wait for that optimal time to strike. You did a great job. Now, I mean, how are you looking when it comes to points here, JWoww?
Well, I just joined the league a couple races ago, so I don't know what it's looking like right now. But I know a lot of cars have a lot of wins, so I'm gonna have to keep on clawing for some points here and there, and hopefully make it to the playoffs.
Well, you do know that it's a win you're in, right?
Yeah, it's like more than 8 cars win or something like that.
Yep, but no, you're in, buddy. I can see big things coming for you, because again, I saw how solid your program is, how solid your car is. Not only did you qualify on pole, but you won the race. So you maintained that front status when it comes to the race pace in general. You were able to hold that car the whole time up there. Like I said, very impressive work by you. Great job. Very excited to see what you have in store for us, throughout the rest of the season, and especially tomorrow, next week at New Hampshire, because that's a technical track, and that's a driver's track right there for sure, similar to Dover.
Yep. Well, I would like to say everybody like and subscribe to Left Turn Broadcasting. We're going to put on a better show for New Hampshire next Wednesday, and let's put a good show on for the fans. That's what we do.
That's exactly it, and he is 100% correct there, fans. This is all for you. So again, we designed all this to bring you all of that, and it's up to them to put on that show that I can bring you, and we're trying to do it the best way we possibly can. So again, we're out there striving to entertain and show something that you haven't quite seen yet, a version of it that is just gonna knock your doors open and blow your hair back. I guarantee you that. So, but folks, we're gonna let you go. We have had a blast here today with Front Row Racing and the B team throwing it down and tearing it up at the Monster Mile, Dover. And we can't wait to see these guys tear apart New Hampshire coming up here next week. So till then, keep it pointed right direction, keep it fast. Everyone stay safe out there, and have all kinds of fun. We'll see you soon.